live on Facebook. My CTV. Aha. All right. Inti, Maminka was saying penny-for Ofiano Mirakumi, represented the interests of MPP Ofiano. Samson Adachi, president, and so Hanum, Irabusumburu, People's Action Party. You heard him say Ibra Matthias, and so Babeka Yensa, on the NDC ni Mapa. Penny-for Yamama Kwaba. Now, I'm Mr. Pombo Cordia. Excellency. There be enough freshness number. But ice and no
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, and you hear number 2. You hear Brian Champo, the comment or come make your own price. Now, you hear former President John Dramani Mahama, who said, "Okay, so bidding kunim no be Juma, Asanso Sundaye, ready ya chen class or no yet the next president." We have a seminar yaka. Any kind with Ryan Diana, some more can say almost hand it over Emma and this and any other political party, but they are bent on handing over power to MPP. Yabekaya, you know, the kind. Nana Danko Kufado make such comment before. Say you hand over to an MPP government. Director of Operations, Office of the President, Lord Comey, he was that stringent to it. Or say, Modia Momo say breaking day, we need a funny breaking day too. Or no, they will need say, oh, hand over power. Kumi. Article 1+1 said, the will of the people and the general sovereignty. Mokasa Asif said, you can make yourself leaders. Have you forgotten the effort of Ghana for be put in and that we can unseat you if we decide?
Senior, and I the Mada was say, now, Mada. Production team as I say Nippon Pimping Mama me akwenya se meba near discuss.
We also apologize for the short notice.
National issues. I mean your juma there sa your friend no power numero there obe bia say so first of all aseda ya na me da ase na me dey aseda twitwe ma otwedi pon yankopon say wa ma me so ene nyina ye ha ye te nkwam na machia future president na masre nyamia ho odin ene sika a bit maboa no wo vision bia ana eja wo nyeska eno na meso mempai ba mesre amano no na sinya sana yebeko asem yisu no I just in a minute me am a godmother honorable Gifty Clenam last week na Otu Kwan obi a Otu Kwan no obi a release statement say Madam Gifty Clenam akobi bi akoka assembly and me who statement na me who say it's mischief because I say honorable Kennedy Japan e kasa no bo Alandin and on Kennedy Japan ne no kure and oka no kure bi fa Alanchemantin ho. It's like there's a section of people as I sure mo say Kennedy Japan can no kure fa Alan ho.
So Alan deserves something.
Yes. So say and oka as minti no. Then you see article say Honorable Gifty Clenam, campaign coordinator. Gifty Clenam is not the campaign coordinator of Alan Tremantin. The fact that she's part of the Alan team, am I the campaign coordinator of Alan Tremantin? But maybe radio so I'm in Kasam and I'm TV so I'm in Kasama Alan Tremantin. And now who's a man Alan Nama?
Ocean no Kuremua. Ocean no Kurem, send MP before I believe in tradition, Padia, Sabi, me, MP, and I'm in Twabanibi. Yeah. Oshemudia. And Conon that is Moshe, sending her more man association. So on Jim at a point, infants and no crampon scientists, but over here on an akufa the crap prayer.
Sir, even the point they say, and found that a do so. It's about Bibi Mokano Yenim Nifritete. Yenim Nifritete is not about how long you've been in the party, but when Juma Waye Abwa party. So you see, sir, because of this. For a while around even me myself they are attacking me. You get phone calls and some attacks, you know, they should know say yeah yani Alan Nam we learn from the best. What Alan enu nsemda? And I want to say Alan or no obi na mama sa nipa na koyi obi da. We don't believe in that kind of politics. We have too much problems in Ghana to think about some of these things. And so now going to the main issue, I think say I'll be happy. Say only production team never Casanova ball. The Honorable Brian Kayana. Then we'll be able to.
No challenge. No challenge.
Yes. Yes.
But my Brian Champon. I think we played it this morning. Brian Champon seminar Kayana. Mr. Mbetimi Abamaya, and we will most appreciate. Now, first like I said, so my EA Express Herbal Clinic.
And then the onboard high sense.
Wait, my.
And as I say, which I have.
Some LPM, but I'm advert. But my member number in Yankofa EA Express Herbal Clinic is 0244 949242. 0244 949242. But you're in na yes, I'm referring.
The party in the to Renchem Kakraba 2 year Kwaimu, Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I and 2 year day? I call from our opposition, who is Argentino. Am I 1 day a day? I call through. And saying, the son say, yeah, possible to know. A Biden Shishaye Kwaimu. Dollar every 17, about 10. Petrol every 17, about 9. And never in air confirm economy no petane holo. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah, many this better. And now your my say time na near my work from no. Sad time no near better about. I mean, check on my boy. Chasing region ball. Every June, July this year. I am a 4 Ababe Soya Sene. Yet to ye acquire economy nepeja. Yet to ye acquire Amadola nepeja. Yet to ye acquire Ama and Fumu Yami. Yet to ye acquire Ama Benro Channel Iso. NDC, Ebegu. Nasa, what do your margin say? What did the Patapa? Any person assembly about 2024 now. The veterans say we have the band. The veterans say we have the band. We have the band. Say about NPP party, I about Benwi. See about the platform. So near the power, I'm my NDC. Esida.
So, Brian Champon, the Ghana Minister in charge of Agric. Mira, Opera said Yebebo among.
Sina, Debbie Amekase, so be Kasa. Yembusa say, who is the person? What is the authority? So, who is the person? As I'm a bit to me free, Abba say, what's the authority of the person? The next thing you also will say, what's the nature of the person? Nipanokrani soon in buying at saying. Then you ask yourself, say, then an Nipan tries to communicate. Asema Brian Tampon communicate here. Asema it's been the vision of the MPP for 2024. Say in 2025 year hand over power. Our desire, our vision is to hand over power to who? To the next MPP government. That is what and any asema na okay so. You see, Obi Kasa, he was on a campaign platform na Okasa. And he was trying to encourage the people, say, this is our design, this is what we are pushing for. But the BIANum there, the politics say, Wakokase say. Now the BIAMeka say, see, Buza said the nature of Brian Champon, Unim Brian Champon personally. Who say he's someone that always encourages. It came the first time I'm running for Adenta. I had the opportunity to sit down with him. And he reminded me, say, Paul, when he reminded me, I said, Paul, can I say, don't let anyone look down on you as a child. But in everything you do, set an example. This is the Brian Champon we know. That is, Obi Kasada unim nipano from the background. Obi fi say nipano anja or can simply tia, but maybe because of a certain intelligent background or war. So almost your intelligence and security, they come out with a certain composure, which is usually not really identified with a normal civilian. But if you know Brian, Ube will say there are a lot of MPs that have conversations with him. Both MPP and NDC. Adentia, because of how he knows how to encourage people. Brian is someone now, not just with finance, but how to encourage people, let people know, say you can do it for yourself. In just no okano, so binaka all can agriboni nitima, obeka no once, and I say because he knew say he was talking to people. Their politics, elections are equal. And to say, war, just say, echo, near the war, no. And our weapons, your messages and your instruments. Entertain be a party need be opportunity or name troops and our masses and our grassroots, no, ebe kasano, or person in simbe a yin conscience
Oh, diplomatic passport.
Diplomatic passports. Oh, there be many diplomatic. But you see, me and meaning the whole case so.
And
you see, bro,
diplomatic passport.
Bro,
say eja eto man no mu obeja na eja ayo why
bro eja nto man
bro say na wakasa fine you are stressing on desire.
Yes.
You see you spoken like MP you want to be. You see also a desire. You did not even make that stringent categorical statement. Also a desire, and of course it is a good vision of MPP to have that desire, because in this next one they should love to hand over to NDC government. So there's nothing wrong with that. But when it becomes a statement of fact, you hand over no matter what. You say we should keep quiet because we MPP. Is that the point?
Bro, you see, as Brian Kine, I think a lot of us are taking it out of context. And I'll just
make us understand.
Let's be fair with the facts. This is not the first time. You see, Obiane, the way they want to communicate. And it's very important for us to know that. And Ambuza said, what's the nature of the person? Or you be a name so you to trust him. Is this something that we've known of Brian Champon? Say Brian Champon, or you to trust him? Or is it someone he's aided and abetted in? So, and America say you have to know the nature of the person.
For some of why to trust him.
You have to know the nature of the person.
Also for some of why to trust him.
I don't know for some of so I can't talk.
And yet when
whether
it was a real tape or leak tape came out today, he's suffering in court, isn't it?
Well, sir, if you think there's anything illegal, now see in the court. If you said there's anything illegal, that's why they are organs of government. We have to pursue it. But if you was we can, you know, we are Kuba can say theory. The court does not deal with speculations. You have to prove. There should be the proof of burden will lie on whoever is prosecuting. Say, was it treason or it was what? Then the next thing, no, a mass we cry about and you're discussing and say, Ura, His Excellency the former President John Mahama. Yes, make a boom. John Mahama say, your friend is saying, Asem no essay.
2024 elections.
2024. Also was there. But you know,
so Joseph.
Yes, it with all respect. But you see, maybe can be what he said. Say, it's in the hands of God. In 2000, before 2016, MPP used a battle is the Lord's. But do you know the difference between MPP is the battle is the Lord's with what the two elections John Mahama has lost? MPP decided to follow the election and make sure that every vote was accounted for with their party system.
You were vigilant.
Very vigilant. And that is what is needed. God helps those who help themselves. Court case abani akokota. You don't have pink sheets. Now video be more be election. Now video be elikia. Now general secretary akase ni deep pink sheets. You knew say you need case, but we have to go to the court. It's an indictment on your party. Go and read the Kosiboche report. Has NDC addressed those issues? Kosiboche report. Okay, I say there are people stand up your friends and Mahama personal secretary. All these people are Mahama should remove them around. Has he looked at the report to listen to the report?
I doubt.
So you see, seriousness is not about seriousness will show your faith in God.
One of the parties are almost the NDC.
Your seriousness will show your faith in God.
Almost until they fail.
And you make us say the battle is the Lord. Now until said the battle is the Lord. You tell my David, Eka said the battle is the Lord. Cry. Goliath. In life, if you don't learn to face your fears and do what is right, I don't know all kono. Nyamianga so ude ku face ni keke.
I don't know obofo. I'm a Goliath. Na onu akokoye. So
it's good to have a dream that you win. Nobody is stopping John Mahama from having that dream. But it's important for us to know, say, hard work is what will pay.
I agree fully with what you said. And that is what I said in the morning. Say, John Mahama should not remain Joseph.
See, that
his actions with
John Boydu, John Boydu, former secretary. I say, what you want to vigilant now? You will, okay, that's but.
We are from the court.
But in case MPP, we know we win elections. We don't rig elections. Oh, I'm telling MPP.
Your Excellency,
never.
Honorable crowd on the helicopter nearby.
To me, that message, calls for like incitement. And incitement, also no. Hey, idea, Ghana. Oh, you could never be incite public now. It's an offense. Face a country, Gaia, or buy. Oh no, okay, say, or make a statement, be said, or no, you could say, you pass 11 now, or no, you could. You're local there for 6 weeks. Brian Chapel is not above the law. It's not above the law.
Yeah.
Into the security
apparatus,
they should go heavy on Brian Champon because he's not above the law. Say any year, fix the country, convener now. They have every right, say, the friend I CID office. Now, Omaneno Ahabuti. Now, I
think we have to work on your mic. Yeah, can I do? Spiritually. Kumimwa mic. Say spiritualist, what do you need? A bomb piper.
Every human being has a spirit.
In Chia, Emma, Adenta Kumine, His Excellency, Osumichia. And a poem, Minchia, Elembele4. Minchia, especially leaders in Mino Muda Elembelano, his Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibwa, our MP, representing the NDC. After remember in Chia Emma, your district chief executive, a Kwesi Bonzo, a friend of Bonzo K. I'm saying conform me way Eda Elembele district no ano. I'm saying the chief executive there, I mean, in say appointed by the government, and Amakofibwa elected by the people. Obumienu moved in Chia Emomo. Na me catch him say omunfa onuado toye enye bibi omo ye because omo nyina omumienu kan boom. Na omo the party in some eto nchen a na be mama development near youth no epe near ye mammo ne papam ehwehwe welemble nyina ye sabeka na me kan we so ma minchi
I think you deserve praise for this. You deserve praise for this because intense it's not we NDC.
Yeah, me NDC.
Yet DC didn't hear
MPP.
MPP.
Yeah.
But what should I say?
Yes,
I think it's unique.
Yeah, that is how it is. Yeah. That is how it should be. Nedika, Mamfa Brana Champon Assembly. You see, sincerely, and this is John Mahama, sincerely, no. What I say, Ubi Samia. Member catcher will say, dear Brana Champon, Akano, Yakana de Bia. Yeah, can it appear? You see, Meti dear amafo bebre yase because obi fi say bia it's a time to score political points. Okay. Obi so etna asem na me I'm not looking at it from politics. And I say this, I want to be straight.
Let's be
the brand I can. What I say. Or can say NDC for Castle Ombeye say dear. We will prove to them say we have the men. There's a premise. Bibi Ojinaso. Our the kind. What Castle tears or say Tamana ye COVID mu ne Ukraine war ni money Emma Ghana economy no echo from. What I say, but see for the past few months no, you will say you may be appreciate it. Me meti hey, but many politics on twinching. And do am consistency. I was so disappointed. What I said last month, we discussed at Ghana because I was so happy. And dry me call EcoBank, Eco Society. Me call EcoBank was because says I was so disappointed.
You say about 10
was Sika me say me to me 20,000. And do me say me 14,000.
So you should be happy.
What I
the city is appreciating.
No, what I said, and I can say the city is appreciating. But me as a businessman, I can imagine. I was a little disappointed. But it means I am not clear. Say something is happening, and Ghanaians we should be proud of it. Ghanaians we should be happy. Say I can say the party ni we yeah. They be no and confirm no more about mine. They will never know the truth.
Because NDC will defend NDC.
What I say, you will never know the truth. What is it? Don't party same anyway. And they should know the truth. They should know what is really happening, so they can be informed. Or then on Mr. Charlie, me too about based on this. I'm not voting based on colors. What I say, Mama for a notice. Me digest Banacham Passem no kind. Job baby Okoka say we have the men. We will see a better trouble. Be big. A better trouble. Say we have the men. Say. Let me quote Reverend Sophie Crime Infinity. Let me say Lawrence Tete. Reverend Lawrence Tete. Let me quote Reverend Lawrence Tete. He quote I say emotions have no sense. Okay. Reverend Lawrence Tete say emotions have no sense. You see, even though their brand kind of digest to me say ACBB so, but emotions have no sense. The baby na wujina no a wo ka sa ensem no. Wo ka ensem no fefe ba oba be wie no e na wo say no. Oba be wie na wo say ka chon say somebody to asem ba we be try mo say you have the men. Can two wrongs be right? Can two wrongs be right? You see what I'm saying is Obikra Ede, they say don't get into the gutters with somebody and fatase or something. Say who feel say be obedient to transembeba. Charlie puvu nipa kone say wo level no minyandu mine wo level. Why say show a line of demarcation between wo and we, because don't forget say baby I would just say wo nye brother chapa wo ton kasa na say now wo ye kuku America. You are a minister of state of the Republic of Ghana.
Some get to trust him back. You may make sure
exactly. Okay. You see, it is communication, it is language.
It still means the same thing.
What I say, you may make sure emrano any omubedi, emrano yede Ganamra.
Okay.
What I say, emrano ye Ganamra. Into that America say, communication kasa ye kano. What I say, I had sincere, and cast I always have a problem with the people who advise President Mahama.
You have a problem with people who advise your president?
Yes, because you know why? Sometimes we say asemna or kwakokano. Say sometimes no President Mahama, sometimes on tiomo and or can asem, and now say sometimes or can asem bia. Sometimes say right. What I say? Sometimes say right. So on say Brand Kokano. MPP for a defending your friend say. Brian, NDC for so MPP for Kofa near President Mahama a kind bar now almost a defended the President Mahama kind. But also a leaders now. We should the leaders so money. I think there's communication problem because near President Mahama kind it is not different from all that be died. President Akufo-Addo came until 2016. What I said, I said sometime 2000 and it's 2016 or 2008. All die be die. First, do or die and all die be die. What's the difference? No, there's no difference. What I say, dear Brother Chapo Bekano, who just oppose something and Sana, Mununa, both presidents, Ekana, the past and the current Ekana. There's no difference.
Okay, what I say? Phone will be and the conditional clause pay your assessment, you know, when a champion might say. Said you NDC for your one again, sir. Say anything, but there a bit more has to do with categorical stringent statement. Say, or can be so. Yeah, handy over MNDC and a party here, never handy over AMA and MPP government. When the power to make a leader is not in their hands. You know what? It's not just say NDC, CPP, PPP, we knew. Based on that statement. And people think say it frowns on the constitution. Dabi, you see, I hold a degree in strategic communication from the African University of Communication. Okay. What I say, it's a kind be also no. Yeah, handy power. Yeah, engineer platform so and handy power. Ma NDC. Yeah, engineer platform so. What I say, one a kind ben or so a kind be a kind ben. Ebi omo catch omo say, listen. Near Ebaba no, ye be ye jumadin, bibi a osi ye bia ye be wini power no. Ye be se president Koka say do or die. It doesn't be so kokun bi. Opeso o tell say ahoodin bibi a so mo ye bia no, it have to be vigilant. They'll be vigilant. If they have to make sure that people go and vote, they'll make sure that people enter a coin bia so baby president General Assembly Secretary Asedu General the chairman Asedu Koka say we will use our blood. What I say, you better fight. If you do muja becha and you say we will sacrifice ourselves. And yes, all the second coach channel. What I say, but sacrifice. See, you need to say you call zungu. You better not take zungu. What it is sacrifice. Okay, so you make sense as what I say. Strategic communicator. But how many strategic communicators do we have? You should know that when you are making public commentary, yes, who making that public commentary to people I don't want to refer to as ordinary Ghanaians because they are citizens of the land. And you will be able to decode the communication codes like you have just decoded. And I make a lot of people they will take it explicitly to say what we're making. It's how many times the media communicators are giving us the implied meaning to explicit statement that are made. So why don't you avoid it? And I'm go to law instead emotions have no sense. Baby, I know Gina and what I say. He was gingered. When who crowd, when who say, he will make a statement. What I say? What will make a statement? What I say? President Mahama, who crowd? He said we will match them boot for boot. What I say? Okay. President Akufo-Addo, he saw the crowd. He said, let's say, all die be die. What I say? It lawyer Nibeka Cho said. Lawyer Nibeka Cho said, behind every letter you see, there's a spirit. There's a spirit behind everything you say. There's a spirit behind what about address root cause of inequality. I mean, then you have to look behind what is written. It is sometimes so. I am a man for politics. End that. We need to educate our people. If you follow let's educate them. We understand that in politics sometimes you have to use the instrument of disorder. But let's make it clear for the people. Bonzo, a record watching in the mode of governance and international relations aspect. Now, or sounds so in this cinema. Now, I think that some of this fair commentary should be made if we want our nation to heal. I think so. Your Excellency.
You know too.
I'm patron man so you home.
I hope say Mike no I feel you.
Say kumi dream say okura to me.
Adenta kumi say
Adenta kumi that's it.
So it's yes your fair baby.
Na no to metie me nuanu mienu nyina Matthias ne kumi. Hwe when it comes to speech somebody like Brian Oye minister the youth the children they look up to him. And to go and make that statement, in here, Obiaso be interpreted. He said what he said at that time. It was so, to me, was it a clear and present danger? Yes, it was. It borders clear and present danger. Sure, there was a time America, ne Vietnam War, no. Ali made a statement say, I'm going to fight. I'm not going to fight any war for America because Vietnamese, any. The moment of making that statement, yes, Triple Muhammad Ali of all his war title, and he was jailed. I say Vietnamese for any she. It only don't call war. More beyond so call war America because of Vietnam War. That was a clear and present danger. Now for him to say, whatever he takes,
you are against America.
Yes, and what he said, or incited crowd, and they say, do we need these two parties? They ever cause civil war for the first time in our history? Because every time you turn on the radio or the TV, they are talking about war. You use war, but I think politics is a game, and I hate the players. Me personally, I hate the players.
But you're also a player,
right? I hate these two players. Players that were these two parties.
Mr. President, Mr. President,
let me lie.
You are going to be president.
Right. Let me lie.
When you are president, you are going to be president of MPP and NDC.
I know. And Matthias can something about say city depreciation. It has nothing to do with Jumapa NPP. Sure. So taxi the people. Companies to submission. Nobody imports stuff. Corporate, BBM Mabio. It will be in here, dollars over change dollar, Akokra BBaba. Wogungo for in Juma with your failed policies. So, how do you expect people to go and change dollar? No, na ama akosro. Enti, sir, the tax bills, I passed it recently, no. That's what is going to cost traders and businesses. What Brian Champo said, fix the country, convener. Yeah. He said the same thing, something similar. Yeah.
And he also gave a conditional clause.
Yes. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Meanwhile, apart from rape or incest, every case, is bailable. It's bailable. But because they wanted to teach him a lesson, he spent what, 6 weeks?
Can we even add, say?
Why? Brian Champo, is he above the law?
And same be boarded on tribal bigotry. He was invited by the police.
Yes.
Can we also add, say, former chairman of NDC, let him be a bab until leaky. He's suffering court appearance.
That's it.
So
nobody is above the law. These demigods, so-called demigods, MPP and NDC, they think, say, the country revolves around them. It's about time we step back. Now we resetting who say the citizens, 2 million citizens, any more. Now we respect the citizens, Now we just some kojina baby, now we be manu kase. Semenya yenwini abana say ne besi. She Ghanaians right now, Jini, almost problems be a juno. And yet the mo didn't talk about because power no be fumska. Etina, United States almost started constitution. Before you are even elected or to vote, you have to own a land or a house. And son about me about politics, because the idea was to stop people from coming in and start looting. What do we have here? That's why they sit there. They go everywhere they stand. I'm MPP, I'm NDC. We don't need this. We don't need it. The people of Ghana, they've had enough with both these two parties. Sabo bekasa, monima decorum, emra kasa na mbekanu. Na munchai say threats upon threats from both parties. Enough is enough. Na 2024 amoka say, oh yeah, mpini yenye say no. Menim say Ghanaians ebe show mo careless. Actually, these two parties, because Ghanaians are not fools, so they are not fools. And what we have here is not politics. I call it gutter politics. Gutter, there no womb. Your black bags, trash, bibia wo mubi. And you know, bia ko jina bibia no ka nsema enisa oka because sese nkolai youth obi etie what the TV and the media omo hwe no. Enti no mesrem wa sem ko jina bibia kasa ma wo party. Na entretin obi a na dem obi be no people edi. Do they be fa ka ko adwuma edi.
I am me worry. The guts with which they speak. Not
yes.
necessarily the content. You see, politicians, Ghana politicians, they start to say, yeah, no, yeah, mwa, we cannot think for ourselves as voters. You, Brian Champa, will not tell me who to vote for. Sebi. Anybody in NDC will tell me who to vote for. Me wa dwene. And I can decipher between who and NDC. And whether or not I'll give minority political party like PAP the chance to come. But you don't speak as if say, who vote yes?
Oh, one professor condemn
Who vote yes?
Mami Landina, one professor from Legon, I condemn Brian Champo, any Mahama statement, you know. And you say, are you ready for a third force? And the professor and they say, oh, third force, and I don't think they are ready. Hello, we are ready.
That also is true.
We are ready. I've said this, it's difficult to find them.
You are in their pocket.
Yes, it's difficult to find these people. Because their budget for every election is 100 million.
So who funded you?
I did my own thing. I funded my own party. Over $300,000. Funded my own party. Oh, and guess what? Everything I said about this economy, 2020 said, you become bankrupt, IMF. 2020, November, I said all these things. Said we are broke. And they didn't believe it. They said, oh, Casado do. You're disqualifying the party. And now he has come home to roost. And the same trajectory, and I'm okay. Now, Obi Freya no pay, Tama now Casano. Say, yeah, premium for more. Anybody second and better. They mean business. They've had enough. It's about time you sit back, reset, and do the right thing. Democracy, is for all of us. Greece, and the democracy, the same thing happened here. The same thing. Bourgeoisie, starting say, oh, yeah, you say, yeah, you are the ruling elite. And guess what? They taught them a lesson now. And the man, say, yeah, I represent you, leaders, and they form of democracy. It means that Trump say, because we are money grabbing, at all costs, you cool to make sure that you maintain your position.
Mr. President, you ask yourself, what is democracy? Oh. And I'll take it from Abraham Lincoln. I say government of the people.
People by the people and for the people.
By the people.
Right.
And for the people.
That's it.
MPP and NDC does not exist in a vacuum. There are systems and structures that go down to the people. For the people to, let me tell you, nobody is disputing the fact. But you see, the work that political parties put, MPP and NDC, put in place, it's not what smaller parties have done. Listen,
that's why they are speaking for political parties.
Last election, 67 billion. 67 billion, I'm going free.
MPP was in opposition for 28 years.
Yes.
MPP was in opposition for over 20, the dark days, 28 years. Sikame on the bar power. You ask yourself.
NDC,
you see,
how many times?
Let me tell you, money is just a means to an end. Listen, money is a means to an end. If you want to, Ghanaians to take you serious, organize yourself well. That is what MPP did. Organize themselves well and came back as a new patriotic party and won power.
Okay.
Organize yourself well.
Brilliant.
Organize yourself well.
When you're organizing yourself and somebody sit at the top and say, hey, boy, we or the same about Dodo. When you need free, Sanya year more. 1999. Come by.
Sina kache why would I am Sana mi.
Royals can say, oh, mu MP for more fast.
Why would I am Musa?
MPP.
Let me give you a statement of fact. These smaller parties, none of them, the minority parties, none of them have been even able to organize a walk. Say one party will organize it.
Let me tell you this.
It's not a solution to smaller minority parties.
Yes.
They go there and take 2
serious.
No, me.
No, we are 1%.
I was offered, even though I was disqualified, I was offered money.
Yeah.
And T-shirts over 10,000.
Who offered you?
Oh, I won't say it.
NDC offered you?
No, I won't say it. I'm not going to mention it. But I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
Here, right here.
Mr. President,
allow me.
Integrity. It's key.
My man can't say, who said,
next time I have a scan listen.
who said, MP before no, AUC.
So did you take the money?
Report no, I can't send be brave. But Ade bakwa sometimes say it is a report.
As a reporter,
It is a report.
what he saw,
A
findings.
report, meba. A report is like a finding, a research.
No, not make a man.
Oh, I don't have to. I am among you, Sukosi Boche say, oh, only Sandegu, and I say only. Don't use it. You see, it doesn't hold water because
he said.
And you'll be report. What I say? And you'll be research. That's what is called research. The word research is from the French word chercher. It means that you have an opportunity to re-look into whatever finding somebody has made. That is why we do research. What I say? No, there is no research that is absolute, and I say you cannot look into.
But there's even a possibility to be stand.
You see, so that is it. I am my friend. You see, point is not your Ghana. What I say? Mama cannot enter your two for. Bia, what you report to couple kind or say they step on so many toes. What I say?
Did they?
Let me finish. Obi finding or job and okay.
But it's a statement of fact.
You are distracting himself. Allow him. At this point, I declare on you, please. We are made declare several admin putting.
Share. Intino. Or the idea by say Standigbe Muntari ne efeso manebu amani with munyina no. Bia mpenifo so mako echire omatie report no mashe report they've gone back to re-strategize, to rethink, and they've realized say some players will be so ambo bia enko ye momo. If you don't use that to say because we are finding their bar say ma we will transit obviously mama ko transit. That's not what you do. Don't forget, even they have a constituency. If you're a good politician, these people, they have a constituency. And then look at their strategy. Look at this. Look at the placement of these three people. Ba Muntari, from which region? Standigbe, from which region? Omanwa, from which region? You see? And yet because Obiakofa Bibiaba said, oh, you go for away from Muntino, Nami ye mo free. No, we don't do that. Even with fear, it's a governance there. At the echoes with few. Even with fear. Obetuma, my example. Andrechi, me babo in 9 years. What I say? Ne birthday. Me referee. What I say? Me referee said, excellence in your name.
You will never forget.
What I say? It me wawana me call site and I just say 6 p.m. Me could fear na my friend say my friend my wife say today is Excellence birthday. And I said, oh yes, today is Excellence. I told him to remind you. And I'm a friend. And I'm so happy birthday, also, Papa. I mean, it's okay, Sava. It's okay. So I understand. You understand? So I felt relieved. But when I went home, no, me who said BB Enko, so I have to re-strategize. From an opera crime that's celebrating birthday number for them to feel okay. Whereas, you know, and yet because of say, because see what you report about out. I just say. Standigbe ni we mu na ese mu youth na mo akọfa enu na em campaign enu em message it should not be any message most of say
but
it should be anything
taking me out of context.
I don't know apart from that and also you say if he discounted based on the argument we made he discounted Kosibuchi report because ABR no better will be ABR like you said Sorche we cannot take it hook line and sinker there then NDC Suhunu say
I'm not discounting.
No, so NDC Suhunu say Emil Short's commission report from Ayawasu West Wogono. And you say be a normal champion. Because if that is how we are making the argument the argument must cut across. But NDC can tell me say Emil Short commission indicted by a champion for Ayawasu West Wogono and say CCM. And the same NDC based on the outcome.
For example, will come and say, but Brian was not indicted.
We commissioned the end of the day. I think that's it.
Brian was called, but let's take an authority. I was just clarifying.
Let me clarify mine.
You cannot start parliament rehearsal.
I said, okay, what I say? One, Brian Adieno. Brian Adem Bayano, I'm short report no Bayano. What I said, you know what the President of the Republic said, and I cited with him. Or say yes, Nesaka report, but he will look. They will look into it again. What I said, as a leader, you do that. You can do that. What I said. Two, Yanfa can overreact and say some of can say be brave. There's never been a report, but the public report, what I said, was no good. What I said, the President said, I will look into it again. What I say? On one few MPs, Ebeka said, Omuntuno. What I said? The president said, let's give ourselves time. What's the last time I buy? I said, Penidie, Oja Manti. Last time I said, Penidie, Oja Manti. And I use Mr. Adanum, my former boss, example now. That is what leadership is. What did the American say? Into say, Obia Koya report, that's what Obia said, Brian Champion, Isa, because he was the security, whatever. And you'll be findings. The American say, be beyond the too many and you'll be findings. Let's have a second eye into it. I mean, the people can play the politics out of it, but for me, I always believe that there should be a second. Even God. Remember our example. Even God, he had a finding. Or see, Moses, Mame Kwana min kusa Israel and Kola because my cosum boso mo mama mo yen same bebre. What I say? And Moses Bible says Moses kom Yakob no catch Yakob say nyame se wukun mo a ye be catch us say it is because wuntumi ensure mo we you free Egypt wuntumi ensure mo ntina wukum ne mom kai bosha wodima Abraham bosha wodima Isaac bosha wodima Jacob. Bible says ma den Yakob say I have repented because of your words. So God himself, well, I said, he needed to take a second look at whatever findings he found and whatever action he wanted to do.
His name is Matthias, but he's becoming the latest prophet in town. Where's the prophet? Anybody? Me Jamie Raya. I'm because we be with me. One minute. Now, yes, sorry. So just 1 minute. Let's just
Mr. President,
Your Excellency.
No,
But British 1 minute.
British 1 minute. Oma can say baby.
Hey, this is Odia Bobo.
You know when they say Ghana, I mean, I'm a staunch Catholic, Christian. Die, Nyame, Dino, Edi, Ewu, Kroma. The battle is the Lord. Ye Diboni. It's in the hand of God. Now, ye the doom sober. I mean, come on. So, Unyamia, Sion the people, we have 10,000 churches. People go to church every week. Leave people alone and come up with good policies. Ever solve more problems. Ever fix infrastructure. Yenja said you quote to Bible 2 million times in one paper. Bible ne say, any thou shalt not use God's name in vain. It won't just preaching now. Mo can asema Ghana for here. You have reassurance. Now the Bible ni nemu eke kansema ehun here. It's about time. It's about time. Ghanaians want to hear good messages. Say, bet me as a son was sitting from her at the Wakoha. Yen for Bible no to chain. Na can be about talk with them. Go Ghana for bread.
Okay.
Ghana for bread. 1% now enjoy our wealth, 2024, you will see. It's about time they vote these people out. We've had enough. We've had enough. Me, I've had it up to here with these two parties and their parliament.
Our parliament. That you still know is our parliament.
Our parliament.
All right. And talk with me.
Well, senior, the essence of life, it's not how long we live, but the difference we make. So wherever I get the opportunity, I want to make a difference, and that should be what it should be in the hearts and the minds of the people. When the mind and the heart connects, there are always miracles. So if you're a politician out there, I'm just talking to you, say, there is a here, in Sanye, I be ba, I be bois, I'm a impact. Alan there, or say, a kufa Dubai, no, or say, or no, be free SHS, or your education side. Your friend is saying, Kufosu buy and also your national health insurance. The Akaye, Sike, Beko, Botum, Tialand, they say, jobs for the people, cash for the people. And that's what we, the youth, we need right now.
Mira.
Also on Penya, but my shock, my more perfect shock, God and Anyamisem, it wins elections in Ghana.
It wins election.
I'm telling you.
No, it doesn't.
Let me show you. You see, I've told you, I have a communication background. Okay, I said, you know how MPP won the election in the 2000 election? Tianyu Momode by Mobro Wumfueje, Minyami Kasa, Amudi win here, 2008. So election and you Momode by na ye no and you Professor Mills the buy and said then a double na Professor Mills won the election meboa aku President Mahaman Akufo-Addo shep and you President Mahaman my Onapo Mahama Onapo Pama shep Akufo-Addo the buy asem Papa Bia Martin is oye he won the election what I said and they saw it so they repeated it in 2020 election but we were still doing the you're still doing that.
It's not as if say they won because they gullibly use religion to deceive the
it is because Ghana for Nankasano share national anthem. God bless our homeland Ghana in the beginning is Even Israel come now Yahweh tum
okay
you make us and Israel mind come no ka say and obo Jesus din ko say chu abejenyamu
my fancy adam time honum yeda Mr. Matthias as representing NDC Sansona Murabu Sumuru representing PAP Ote Kumi Adenta Kuminka representing MPP bidin de na Otu Darko yentwe ho na yene EA Express Herbal Clinic entry komotew ye wi a gangan toilet de nia ka betom so stay.
The reason we're